of Jordan being in Las Vegas this week, he wants us to kick things off Vegas style, and he's proposed a jam session topic. So let's check in.
There it is, Vegas behind me. So Felicia, Carly, my question for you guys. Again, I'm in Vegas. Now I'm working, so I'm not going to be going to the strip clubs. However, Shay, my fiance, says, you better not go to any strip clubs or we're in a fight. So the question is, significant others, is it cheating or is it a bad look if you happen to frequent strip clubs? Now, for the record, Felicia and Carly, I am not going to one. I'm here to work. But it's a good question, isn't it? Is it okay? Should it be accepted?
Our guy Jordan out there, clearly he had to say it twice.
Yeah, he made it very clear.
Like he's trying to convince himself that he's not going to go to a strip club.
I'm not going, Shay.
Shay, if you're watching, I'm not there.
How long have you been married, Corey?
I've been married 6 years.
6 years. Okay, we'll let you take this one from the guy's perspective. What do you think?
So my wife doesn't really like strip clubs, but it has to be like a special occasion, bachelor party, boys' weekend trip, stuff like that. So I'm not one to frequent strip clubs, but she doesn't mind if it's like a bachelor party. But like if I was going every day or weekly or something like that, she would not tolerate that, but special occasions only.
Every day would be a problem. I feel like you'd be like, wait, what's happening
what
in
about
this
once a
relationship
week?
right now? That's too much, too.
I think that's too much.
I'm okay with once in a blue moon, like you said, a special occasion. Yeah, my boyfriend actually went to Vegas. His best friend was there, and he took a spontaneous flight to Vegas. And I was like, you should totally go. It would be so fun to catch up with him. Like, that sounds great. Not thinking he would go to a strip club. And he comes back, and he's telling me about the weekend. He's like, yeah, we did end up at one. And I hope he doesn't mind me telling this. Like, I should have asked him before this. But anyway, he was saying that what he did was just, anytime a stripper came over to him, he would just be like, I don't have any money. And the stripper would walk right away. So as long as he does that, he can go to a strip club.
I feel that. So I definitely trust my husband, but that's also because he's made me feel comfortable. Like, he's not really into it like that. He doesn't like people in his personal space. I have a hard time trying to get into his personal space. So he doesn't like people to like just touch him and stuff. So he doesn't like it. Is it cheating? I think that depends on the frequency.
And what you do there.
Yeah, and what you do there. And then, like, once a week, I would have a problem. And I know a lot of guys go there to relax and to release and everything. But I feel like there's so many other things that you could be doing. Like, once a week is too often for me.
For sure.
I need once in a blue moon.
Yeah.
You know. Meghan Markle's sister is planning to release her tell-all memoir in time, get this, to coincide with the birth of Meghan and Prince Harry's baby next year.
I can't.
So the book is called In the Shadows of the Duchess. So dramatic, right?
Oh, yeah.
I hate that.
And she also talked about how she's been cyberbullied and received death threats since her half-sister became a royal. So do you think she deserves all this backlash or all this attention?
So I think she deserves some backlash because they're not even close. Supposedly they don't even have a relationship, and she's trying to cash in on the baby, on her sister, because of her success. So I think that's wrong, and she does deserve backlash, but not death threats, obviously. But she's trying to cash in on her sister.
Yeah, Samantha Markle is the actual worst. Clearly, she just wants like time. She wants attention and she wants money, and she's getting both of those things. So she's already damaged this relationship beyond repair. So she's just taking it further and further. I think the best thing that the royals can do is just ignore it. Like, I think that they shouldn't even comment on it. Everyone should ignore it. People are probably going to buy this book because everyone's obsessed with the royals. It's another insight to someone that was close with her at one point, but it's just really sad, and I wish she would literally just crawl into a hole and go away.
It is so sad. And so I guess they were estranged before Meghan Markle even came out as engaged. But the fact that it's gone this far, like, I would probably offer one opportunity for you to be in the family. And when I say be in the family, I mean, I get you a little check, okay? You be quiet and don't say anything to me. Don't say anything bad about me. I think we're far past that now. Like, it's gone way too far now.
But I feel like her true colors are like, even if they did say they paid her off, maybe that wasn't even a possibility, she would still always be hanging it over their head. Like, I don't think that she would ever just like stop at that. I think that she would still try to do it.
She seems like an unhappy person, right?
Yeah,
she seems like a really unhappy person.
Trying to drag her down and all that, and trying to cash in.
It's so embarrassing.
It's disgusting.
All
right, guys.
Bye.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
A high school in England actually sent out letters to parents warning them that expensive coats would no longer be allowed. And the principal said says that these coats, they end up causing a lot of inequality between their pupils, because they don't have students over there, they have pupils. And they actually
so much cuter.
I know, they're fancier over there. They're saying that it promotes inequality amongst their students, and they stigmatize students and parents who are less well off and struggle financially. So you think this is a good move for the school? They're basically banning expensive clothing.
I like this idea. I think it's an equalizer, and anything to make people feel more equal is a good thing at school. You're in school to be educated. You're not there to show off your clothes or your fashion. Yes, people want to do that, but you can do that outside of school. You can do that at social events when you go bowling or ice skating or whatever you do with your friends. You don't need to have these expensive coats. The hard thing is, what's the line, right? Are we going to ban sneakers? Are we going to ban jewelry? Like, what do you do if you're banning these coats? Also, what if this coat goes on sale and you can get it for $200?
I know. Okay,
is it okay then?
Let's paint the picture for the people at home. We got a picture of one of these coats. It's a Canada Goose. You've probably seen them walking around Chicago. This coat starts at $995.
Wow. Insane.
Okay, so it starts. Now, the fancier ones, I saw one that looked really cute, actually. The highest it was $1,300.
Wow.
I think like $300 is an expensive coat. I can't imagine spending that much.
I couldn't spend that much. But how are you going to tell somebody that they can't buy their kid a certain thing and they can't wear it to school, right? This is that whole millennial generation, right? When kids get older, you're going to say, oh, that person can't get a Porsche or Ferrari because they're making more money than somebody else. So that's what I don't get about it, because you're setting these kids up for failure in the future.
I think it's a complete overreach.
Exactly.
I think it's a complete overreach. This is the opportunity where you teach your kids about bullying, whether they are the bullier or the bullyee. You teach them about bullying, and there will always be someone that has more than what you have. Always. There will always be someone that's richer than what you have, because if it's not Canada Goose, well, they're going to have the Gucci coats. I don't even know if Gucci has coats.
Yeah, they have
they have coats. They have coats. I don't know if they have like big winter Chicago
But I feel like there's
coats.
already so much bullying and there's already so much peer pressure, so why not just take this as an opportunity to lessen that in any way that you can?
But we're talking about coats, so even if they do a uniform, well, are there uniform coats? Do schools have that?
I don't think they have that.
Now they have to offer uniform coats then.
And I think uniforms, like, they're probably a good idea. I wouldn't want to wear one if I was in school. I always cross my fingers that my school would not decide to have school uniforms. I was like, I don't want to do that.
I grew up wearing uniforms in elementary school, not high school.
I did in high school.
I guess you don't really think about what other people are wearing when you're in elementary school as much, but once you get to middle school and high school, there is that status. So I like the idea.
There will be concerns sometimes, like not every kid will have access to a washer dryer. So like you have other like deeper problems, which can be an issue.